sinister. I'ma finish him. Many men gon' need ministers. I'm aiming them. Enemies, I'm the enema. I'ma on them just like my keys. Drop my on the dinner work. My thoughts I keep confidential. It's consequential. Philosophies unidentical. I'm not India. My Siamese brother Benjamin. That's how I stick to him. These diamond bees, all BBs. I call them Vivica. Skating underneath the bridge. Stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids. Ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins. I need a 10. Stay muddy to the lid. 800. Eat it.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Never lied in my rhymes, you can go ask Jennifer. That's my mom's name. I create and find change. My mind frame ensures that forever I reign.
Our Father who art in heaven, I love when you toss me blessings. You never throw interceptions, I catch them like O.D. Beckham. Hard to not the devil when built like Tiana Teller and balling at 27. I feel like Iman Shumpert. Know there's a disconnect when the sheep start to lead the shepherd. The weak start to be aggressive, the streets start to be the reverend. Bragging about first class, seated on 9/11. They spirits are not united, a legion, my soul forever. I murder my adolescence, assault with a friendly weapon. I verbally dissect them to help them get back together. Wanting the stranger things, I handle it like 11. My point is I guard the kids. I should play for the Celtics. Watch how I Euro step them and curry them like I'm Stephen. Whenever I'm in your town, the Warriors in your presence. I manifest my endeavors. I'm blessed and I'm getting better. I walk amongst living legends. Coach Contra will live forever. Oh.
New goals, baby boo. Got my wrist in these grits, tryna whip something new. I am sick of this rampant. So are you. Hold on, switch. Mama, I'm gonna introduce my ego. Since the world full of villains, then let's introduce the heroes. We the good guys, no blood on our hands. It's Tito, she is back. Finna, guaranteed, don't move back. Type of view is that on the globe. It's a visionary peeking out the window of my soul. Might just fall back, lend a helping hand and play my role. You ain't all that in the mirror oversold. Call me Reason A, aka Malcolm XL. That's a big pun, bigger punishment. I give him hell, getting done. Keep it blunt enough, you can't cough drop. Tell them hard for their health.
Al fin han encontrado el negrito con los colorados, el mejor desde Colombia a los estados. Para los que no piensan que yo soy mejor, tengo todo tu rapero favorito paniqueado, ten cuidado. Estos raperos son mis hijos jautados. Acuérdate quién hizo el sonido que te ha gustado. Pídeme permiso when you copy my style. This bridge, I done burnt them all with a freestyle. Black on both sides de Colombia, oye peep style. Como yo lo hago, ain't nobody finna do it now. Up to uptown, all the way down through the south. No hay nadie que pueda conmigo, Dios es mi testigo. I'm the one that shut it down. Just the light from a vision that I had in the dark. Tunnel vision on the bigger picture. The charts wanna play the game, but don't never play their part.
Somebody to hold me. Something done woke up in me. I've been going crazy. I've been doing my thing. They not ready for me. Y'all been playing with me. No time for the silly games. games. God damn, it really must be so intimidating. But I gotta be great, that's the God up in me.
It's week 15 of the 2023 season, and we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa, as he's gone over 4,000.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And off we go from Soldier Field. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 14 carries, 64 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and the coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, here's the run with Cook. Able to slither by. Nasir Adderley that time making the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Again, it's Cook. They find some open field here. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 52 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. They'll run with Cook, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle. But collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. K.J. Osborne, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. This will be fielded inside the 5, and able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. Here we go. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa. Tua now on first down. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they work this well upfield across the 45. There's Mooney with another catch. And the tackle going to be made out the 38. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I'd make a little joke and say, you know some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Cousins. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and they're going to have a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And he'll just get rid of it.
We've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Here's Jones. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. From just shy of midfield, Tua, that's complete to Mooney. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. He's into the secondary. Touchdown, Bears! Darnell Mooney, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And finishing it all off was Darnell Mooney with a touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
That one back, incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the 1st down. 7-7, our score after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, When they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Thielen with his first catch, and it's a first down. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down. Draw play. Cousins to Cook. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Cousins now from the 50. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
On 2nd and 9, Tua. He gets Mooney going across the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Play action, now it's Tua. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, it's Tua. Completes a Mooney on the slant. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this one is incomplete. The Bears had 8 and 5 to start play. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Back to the running game with Mostert. And it's a fumble. And this belongs to the Vikings.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Well, the offense, they'd really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return added 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. A first down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Now left side on the swing pass. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Throwing is Cousins.
And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. Remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Jones on the return. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
This pass complete to Melton.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw again on 2nd down.
Tua. And this will be caught by Mooney.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown!
Darnell Mooney
with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-7. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And finishing it all off was Darnell Mooney with a touchdown reception.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
And the Vikings going to take over here one more time before the half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. To throw, Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Final play of the half, Cousins. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we have come.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the 2nd half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Darnell Mooney and the rest of this offense ready to go again. He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver's hope for when they head into that game in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's giving them. Of course, the yardage is terrific, but I think it's what you mentioned, the 2 touchdowns. That's the big one because he's paying off his results downfield.
And still more time here, 3rd quarter. We'll see what else he has in store for us. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Now Tua.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 2 and now on first down. Another catch there for Waddle. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago! Jalen Waddle, 37 yards. And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense making their way back out. And let's give you a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. They start the drive with Cook, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Cousins. Middle of the field to Jefferson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Cousins on 3rd and 2. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Cook up the gut. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Cousins. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Cousins to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Bears are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. On 2nd and 9. Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney, 25 yards for the touchdown, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Cousins now.
This ball complete. It's an out route to Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down throw for Cousins. And he wisely will throw that one away. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six from earlier in this game.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chicago offense set to get started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish.
Back now at Soldier Field. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Pass complete across the formation to Melton. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Come on, back.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. And now they're in the hurry-up. 2nd down, here's Mostert again. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Rolling to his right. That's complete to Mooney. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 30 yards. A run with Mostert up the middle. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson. 2nd down, here's Mostert again. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Here's Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. The Vikings on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That is caught by Thielen.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Cousins on first down.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Dalvin Cook,
an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. This pass complete to Melton. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Tua. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Able to find Thielen.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
That's complete. It's Cook.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line.
Cousins throw complete to his receiver, Thielen.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On third down, Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. To throw is Tua. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's across for a late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Bears. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the